Well, we move on to today's Jocktober show.
Oh,
that's right.
Jocktober. I love it.
Yes.
This is the Rock and Roll Morning Show with Bobby Russell and Mark the Shark Young.
There's not a Mark the Shark.
Mark the Shark.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Is there a hole?
No, this is the Rock.
What?
This is the Rock of Bangor.
Bangor, Maine?
Wait a minute. Is this Stephen King's station?
It's Stephen King's rock and roll station.
Oh, we finally get to hear a little Stephen King's station.
Now, Stephen King took some shots at Ant and I.
Yeah.
Saying that basically morning zoo radio is horrendous, and then he I don't know. He
He does this like an example
Yeah,
of
he
shock
singled us
jockery and the fact that we should be put where the sun doesn't shine,
right.
Opie.
Yeah, he doesn't like us. So he must be doing it right in Bangor.
Yes.
Basically,
Bangor, Maine.
I brought this in so you guys could take out a little pen and a notepad.
And learn a little something.
Maybe learn a little something today.
Is it Radio of the Macabre? I hope their delivery is macabre.
Fuck.
No, but there is a skeleton as the station's logo. The
Of
station's
course.
tag name is the Rock of Bangor, Stephen King's rock and roll station.
Oh, he's got to get his name in there, sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he thinks he knows what good radio is. So
He does.
let's take a listen to his morning show up there in Maine. The Rock and Roll Morning Show with Bobby Russell and Mark the Shark Young.
The shark.
Marley, the comedian, calls up with some crazy jokes.
They do is caller bits, like with set up callers.
Oh,
So
that sounds like a Rocco thing.
So I brought in some of their best caller bits, and this is a guy, it seems like he calls in like every week.
Uh-huh.
He's a comedian.
Oh.
And so he tells some jokes, and I mean, they just laugh and laugh.
Oh, they're loving it?
They love Marley, huh?
Marley is their favorite comedian, I'm
Mark
sure.
the Shark likes it?
Yeah. So
Great.
you got, it's like, we'll have Bill Burr on. So you guys could maybe write down some of these jokes and have Bill Burr tell them when he comes
Hey,
in.
that's not a
Wow.
bad idea.
He's our Marley today.
Really? Bill Burr will strangle us if we asked him to do that. All right, here's Marley, the comedian.
It was my wife's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, honey. We're loading up the RV and going to the fair.
Why is that funny?
Because of the way he's talking?
Why is that
fucking
funny?
Maine accent? We're going to the fair.
Fair.
You can't get there from here. Ah.
They're laughing. That's one of those laughs where, okay, I know something funny is coming.
It's
I'm
coming.
ready. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is going to be good.
You think they had to meet with Stephen King to get the job? Or does Stephen King just kind of
Oh,
give it
hell
to
no.
a
He's never-
PD and a
Nah,
GM and that's it?
He doesn't have time to meet with these guys.
That's it, yeah.
He's too busy writing his 2,000-page novel. He's a bit wordy.
Yeah.
He would never survive on Twitter.
No way.
It was my wife's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, honey. We're loading up the RV and going to the fair. Got up there. My mother got on the bumper car. She's smashing into people. I'm like, Mom, this is how you usually drive. She's like Mr. Magoo. I've hit somebody else. I can't believe it. I'll tell you what, the food is...
Mr. Magoo.
Holy shit. What the hell was that?
You think they were giving him a little too much?
Yeah, I think they were really kind of padding that motherfucker. Joke's awful. Hey, you bumper cars, that's the way you drive regular. That's how you drive there. Up there in Bangor. Maybe they shouldn't do bad driving jokes on Stephen King's fucking...
Radio
you
station.
might hit a rider in your bumper car. You might hit a rider walking his dog.
Not a good way to keep your job.
No.
Wow, that's bad.
I don't
Sam.
like driving jokes. I don't like it.
They're not afraid to get a little edgy. They're not afraid to go against management a little, to push back a little bit.
I hear you, Sam, because Marley does some state fair material.
That's right. Keep in mind, they went to the fair.
Where is the state fair?
They keep,
Maine.
the Bangor, they keep it local, Opie.
Yeah,
Come
Bangor.
on. It's local.
I'll tell you what, the food is so good.
That's good food at the fair, yeah.
Oh, man.
How good is it?
Oh, my God. He didn't need help with that.
No.
It's good food at the fair.
Good food at the fair.
Here comes the punchline.
I'll tell you what, the food is so good.
That's good food at the fair, yeah.
Oh, man, it doesn't matter that there's horse manure 8 feet away. I'm still going for it. I don't even care. I had an Italian sausage look like a fire log on a bun.
Did it now.
It's like a Duraflame sandwich. I'm putting mustard on.
Guy's running out of air trying to pump his jokes up.
Like a Dora Flame sandwich. Holy shit. Was it nitrous oxide in that fucking studio?
No, that's Marley. That's
Sandwich. I'm putting mustard on with a garden hose. Is it bad if you need a spotter to eat a sausage?
Yes.
Yeah, I could have fed a small village with this thing. It was ridiculous. So much food by the time I hit the stage, I looked like Elvis in Hawaii.
Did you?
The big chunky Elvis, all sweaty.
They are laughing their asses off
At
over
nothing.
nothing.
Well, do you remember how heavy Elvis was?
All right, Sam.
yes,
Yeah,
Sam.
we do remember.
Kind of remember.
Okay.
Heavy
That's-
Elvis.
So you're trying to say that the guy ate so much food within an hour or two that all of a
That
sudden
he got that fat.
like fat Elvis.
Very sweaty.
By the time I hit the stage, I
I wish Marley's life would end the same way.
Oh, jeez.
Trying to push out that sausage on the toilet and having a coronary.
Marley stinks.
Marley's a local comedian trying to make it.
He's,
He's doing his thing.
The Bangor comedy scene is huge, I hear.
Actually,
Oh, this is wonderful. We're learning a little bit about Stephen King from Wes and Scranton. Wes,
Morning, boys.
hey.
Hi.
I lived in Maine for quite a while, great state. I went to a concert at the University of Maine, and Stephen King buys all the seats around him so nobody sits next to him at the concert.
Really?
Exactly. He
I wouldn't
paid for
believe
he
that.
paid for the auditorium, so he has a block around him that nobody sits near him when he's there for a
I
show.
wouldn't believe that because I've seen him at the Red Sox games and people are sitting around him there.
Yeah, because the Red Sox, they're not going to put up with his shenanigans.
But he's got enough money where he can
know what?
buy the whole box.
Here's your seat, stupid. Enjoy the game. All right, thank you, sir. Let's go to Kevin in Connecticut. Kevin,
Morning, guys.
hey.
I'm just checking this site out. You know, one of the jocks, Sunday 4 to midnight, is Fred Zeppelin.
What's Fred Zeppelin there?
Oh
Sam?
my God!
He does Fred Zeppelin.
It's this Fred Zeppelin.
What is Fred Zeppelin all about?
I mean,
He's been there the whole time.
he's one of the rock and roll.
That's his name on the radio?
Oh,
Yeah.
he goes by Fred. Hey, Fred Zeppelin with you. Gee, I wonder what he plays.
Great shift, too. 4 p.m. to midnight on Sunday.
Oh, my
4
God.
p.m. to midnight on a Sunday?
That is the worst
Prime
shift
time.
possible.
Fred Zepp has a lot to say.
Fred
Fred
Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred Zepp?
Yeah, that's what you could call him.
Fred Zeppelin?
Does he get the let out, Kevin? He's got to get the let out
He's
if his name is
gotta.
Fred Zepp.
How are you
Fred
Fred
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin? And, what are you playing? Bad Company?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to play some Zeppelin. From
Bad-
4 till midnight.
What's wrong with you, Bad Company? What are you talking about?
What?
You didn't have to do the rock jock shit. It's Badco. Everyone knows it.
Badco. I like the song Badco from Badco off Badco.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's Badco on your home of rock and roll. I'm Fred Zeppelin.
That sounds good.
Fred
Taking you to the start of Monday. Fred Zeppelin with you
Yeah.
on a Sunday night. I know none of you fuckers are listening to me because there's 80 football games on right now.
You know what really must
Jesus.
suck for these guys
What?
at this station, too? They could not possibly ever get guests.
No.
Like, what rock
What are you talking
guys
about? They
are
got-
going to Bangor?
Oh, they got guests. They got Marley the comedian.
Well,
Yeah, they got Marley
That's a
on
big
the phone.
that is a get.
That's a big get for Bangor, Maine. JW, a girl from Maine, checking in. JW.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey.
guys, I want to thank you for just recognizing what horrible, horrible jokes Marley has been giving me.
JW, that's what Jocktober's all about.
It really is
Oh
an
my
inclusive
God. Everybody
holiday.
in Maine thinks he's the best. He is like golden god in Maine, and I think he is just the worst.
So
It's horrible.
we brought you to satellite radio, right?
You did.
One person at a time. That's what we do here.
That's how it works.
Baby steps, boys. Baby steps up here in Maine.
I hear you. Thanks for listening to us instead of the Rock and Roll Morning Show with Bobby Russell and Mark the Shark Young.
Why is he the shark, by the way?
Because he's a
I
little
don't know. There's
edgy.
no sharks in Maine.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be Mark the Moose?
Mark the lobster. Something, yeah.
Something that
Mark the moose.
something that makes
The
sense.
mosquito.
Yeah, Mark the Mosquito.
It's Mark the shark.
It's because his wit is razor sharp.
Oh, is that
Oh,
it?
like
Like
a
a
shark's
shark's
tooth.
teeth.
Yeah.
Oh. And he's dangerous.
Yeah, he is a little.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
I mean, you don't want to cross him.
JW, do we know anything about Fred Zeppelin? I need to know everything about Fred Zeppelin, please.
You know, I wish I could say I do, but all that 4 to midnight on a Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm watching football.
I hear you.
Guess what I know I'll be doing on Sunday?
Who do you think his co-host is? I'm trying to think of a good band that would make sense. You got Fred Zeppelin and fuck, I don't have it. Whatever.
I'm not talking about hooking any bluegills or Tommy Cats. I'm talking about Mark the Sharkin. Talking about working for a living. Is that a true statistic?
What?
Yes, sir.
This morning show
Okay.
that we're listening to for Rocktober this morning
The Rock and Roll Morning Show.
is number 1 in their market?
That's what it says on their
Number
website.
1 in their market.
Well,
yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That really is. Let's see what market that is. Oh, it's market 223. 223?
It's rock and roll.
When you first start out in radio, you work these little markets.
Yeah.
I've been there.
It's a big shark in a small pond.
And you dream of the day that you could break the top 100
Yeah.
in market sizes. And
Well, they got a
then
long way to
and
go.
then you hope to break top 50 and then
Yeah.
hopefully maybe someday break into the top 10. So
Top 10 is like huge.
I'm sure they're young guys and they're know, making their way.
Yeah.
That's it. That's not correct.
No.
Unfortunately, not. They've been. They've
really?
actually both been working in radio for many years.
Oh. Well, with the likes of Marley helping them out,
Yeah.
I see them in market, like 205 within 10 years.
Yeah,
that's huge.
You think they're going to have a big decision to make? Do we leave Bangor for Wilkes-Barre?
You know something?
Wilkes-Barre is way up there. Wilkes-Barre was like
market 70, I think.
Yeah,
Get the
right in the
fuck outta
70s.
here.
Yeah. You'd
They would-
really taking a leap.
Then if they got a phone call from Wilkes-Barre, they would jump
Dude,
at
the market. They would probably sit there and go, we're number 1 here in Bangor. This is great. We're at Stephen King's station.
Our family? I don't know. Do we do this to our families?
I don't think Marley can come with us. We got to stay local with Wilkes-Barre, and his accent just wouldn't cut it over there. Wow, what decisions to make.
Do we change his name from Mark the Shark? Gonna have to come up with something different. I think
something for Wilkes-Barre.
they are offering us $37,000 a year, though.
Yeah, that's
a lot
damn,
of
that's
money
a
for us.
50% increase in my pay.
Because they'd have to move to overnights in Wilkes-Barre.
But it does cost the cost of living in Wilkes-Barre. Wow, that's really a lot more than here in Bangor.
Yes. Jack Sabbath. Thank you, Chris and Georgia.
Jack Sabbath.
That would be Fred Zeppelin.
Jack Sabbath.
That would be Fred Zeppelin's co-host.
Oh, that would be
See, there
great.
you go. That's the perfect one right there.
Motley Stew. Does he come on at some point?
And breaking news. This is
Ew.
this is very sad. Mongo the trucker's been up there with his big rig. Mongo.
Yeah, I heard they fired Fred Zeppelin and they have hired Byron Maiden.
Byron Maiden. Oh no.
And who comes on after him? Isn't it Ace?
Ace.
Ace-E-D-C. He's his middle name is Edward.
Look, I have
Edward D.C., but they just call him Ace-E-D-C.
Of course.
Yes.
I have a horrendous radio name, but it's a dumb nickname that I'm stuck with. But I mean, Fred
It's
Zeppelin.
not a radio name. You had that as a kid.
Yeah, it's not like I said.
Yeah. What'll I call myself for the radio?
Right.
Maybe that's what happened to Mark the Shark. Maybe people, when he was just a little boy, said, "Here comes Mark the Shark."
Hey, it's Mark the Shark. He's dangerous. I like when they put our names in the paper and they put quotation marks around Anthony, like it's a character and my name's Bob or something. No, it's Anthony. You don't have to put quotation marks around. That's my fucking name.
That's funny. Jersey Joe. Jersey Joe.
Ah,
Good evening.
Hey.
good evening.
I hear from midnight to 4 a.m. he becomes the Grateful Fred.
Oh.
Grateful Fred.
Very good. Everyone's
Please.
got their band jokes, so we'll move on from that. I think we did it. So, Travis, you can
Yeah.
hang up on those people. Thank you very much. All right, why don't we move on with the Rock and Roll Morning Show with Bobby Russell and Mark the Shark Young
Mark the Shark.
on Stephen King's rock station, WKIT, the Rock of Bangor.
That's right. The Rock of Bangor.
Do they call
Bangor.
it the Clit? No.
No, come on.
Oh, K-I-T.
Well,
You could.
yeah. Well, someone else, by the way, pointed out that Elvis wasn't fat when he was doing his Hawaiian shit.
No, that was actually like.
Does Stephen S. from Bayshore know that? He's a big Elvis fan.
Stephen from Bayshore is an Elvis aficionado.
Because he made a fat joke about Elvis and said when he was
in Hawaii.
But
blew Hawaii when he was doing the movies and stuff like that.
He was still the young fucking stud, right?
Yeah, I believe he was.
It's all in the delivery, though. The delivery was there.
Oh, is that it? Like the facts don't matter if the joke is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
what if both are not there?
We got another clip of Marley?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Maybe you could use some of these jokes around the water cooler after the show.
Aloha from Hawaii was 1973. Elvis was 175 pounds. That is Steve from Bayshore talking. I don't think that's fat Elvis.
Not at all.
At 175.
Unless he was 4'8".
Yeah.
Marley does some material about his 2-year-old.
This is how we ended the night. We found out that my 2-year-old was allergic to cotton candy. Oh, yeah, he started eating cotton candy. His face swelled right up. Oh, yeah, had to have the ambulance come.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. You know how much the ambulance ride is? $800.
Ooh.
What, are they got a stripper pole in there? Some kind of...
I don't get it.
I don't...
Like, why would the ambulance have have a stripper pole?
Well,
because it's so expensive to get someone to the hospital.
Yeah,
for that kind of money, you'd hope it'd be a party bus. Party bus.
By the way, we're looking at pictures of Elvis from Hawaii. Could be Elvis at his skinniest ever. Ever. It is the skin. Look at it. He's in great shape.
That's the Elvis all the women wanted to bang. You fucking idiot.
He picked the absolute wrong Elvis.
Wouldn't it be Vegas?
Yeah,
that would be a safe bet, I'm sure.
The Vegas Elvis, the Elvis right before he died.
Right.
You know, that's the fat Elvis. That is Elvis at his prime right there.
But in comedy, you want to remind people of a happier time. Like, you don't want to remind people, you don't want to bum people out by bringing up Elvis dying.
Or a good joke.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, I see that. I see that counterpoint.
All right, let's get back to the kid material, because nothing says good radio than kid material.
Yeah.
2-year-old.
Talking about your wife.
I want to know why his face blew up from cotton candy.
Let's find out.
Oh.
Pole in there? Some kind of open bar?
I don't know.
Pour some sugar on me.
Poor kid.
Who's Lady Gaga in there dancing with him?
These don't make sense, Sam.
Lady Gaga, she's a...
This guy.
Why would Lady Gaga be in an ambulance?
In the ambulance. For $800?
Yeah.
Look, put it this way. For a private show in an ambulance, that isn't a bad price.
For Lady Gaga,
Yeah.
I would definitely raise the $800.
But Lady Gaga is not the person that comes to mind if you're thinking that some hot famous person is going to dance for you.
Didn't she sing "Pour Some Sugar on Me"?
I don't know.
No, I believe that was Jeff Leppard who does
middays.
Middays over there.
Some sugar on me.
Poor kid.
Who's Lady Gaga in there dancing with him? It's out of control. That's why I've decided I'm going to open up my own ambulance company.
Are you really?
Well, I was in there.
Here comes the funny. Here comes the funny.
He is going to bring it. People want to know
is he?
if his last name, Kevin from Connecticut wants to know if Marley's last name is Davidson. No?
Marley Davidson.
Because he's wild.
Yeah,
that would fit. Marley Davidson. You're an ass. That's great.
I like it.
And with them while they were taking him, all they were saying, "You're okay, buddy. You're okay."
Yeah.
Well, I can talk to people. Put it right in the back of my Ford F-150. I'll put a cap on it.
Yeah.
You can call 1-800-BOBS-AMBU. Any of you people up there in VZ got problems.
Yeah.
Uncle Bobby come up and get you in his Ford and bring you to the... I'll only charge you $400.
Half price.
That's right. We can stop at Divas. On the way out through.
Is he speaking a foreign language?
No.
There's I guess a lot of
The
local
language
references.
of unfunny.
Yeah, a lot of local references about I guess strip clubs.
Yeah, we just don't get it.
Hospitals and ambulance. We don't get it. It's local. They keep it local.
See, this satellite radio, we're in a lot of trouble, Sam, because we don't go local.
Yep.
That's true. Regular radio, they know how to do that local break, and we can't do that with satellite radio.
People don't like to listen to the radio if they don't feel like their disc jockeys are right there with them.
We're in trouble because we don't go local. We're in big trouble, Sam.
I think
This
you're right.
Yeah.
is so bad This is so bad.
How bad is it, Marley?
Well, it's so bad it could cost you $400 just to get to the hospital. It's giving me quite a headache. You pour some sugar on me. Sugar gives me a headache because it's, gets you all pumped up.
Why is he doing a sugar joke there? Because his son had a reaction to cotton candy or something?
I would assume that's stripper pole.
Yeah, the stripper pole.
Because
okay.
then you would play Def Leppard music because that's what's played in a lot of the strip clubs in Bangor.
I think Marley's smarter than that, though.
Yeah?
Because there's a sugar thing. I think there's a sugar tie-in somehow.
Oh, from the cotton
Besides
candy?
that being a good strip
I just
club
think
song.
it's strip. I think he went completely off the sugar at that point and just went with the song being played in strip clubs.
Wow.
There's a pole in the ambulance.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's in there.
The brilliance that is Marley.
With the swollen face from the cotton candy. Marley's he's so multifaceted.
We just found the new Richard Pryor, Sam. This is unbelievable.
I like the image of Marley watching this ambulance come and thinking, I can make something funny out of this. And he's writing about his life experiences.
Yeah. Found out my kid had the diabetes.
I'm getting more info. I'm getting more info on Marley the comedian.
Are you?
Remember there was a Fred Zeppelin on this station that does, 4 to midnight on Sundays?
Of course.
Marley's real name, Anthony, is Bob. Bob Marley is a huge local celebrity.
It's Bob Marley.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he is. Jeremy in Portland has info. Jeremy.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey,
man.
Bob Marley is one of those local celebrities in Maine that everyone in Maine thinks he's a really, really big deal, because it's such a small community and everything. And you're right. All he does is tell, local jokes and goes on the Tonight Show and bombs every once in a while. But he's got his own kiosk here in the mall. And
no way.
It's a Bob Marley merchandise kiosk and usually has absolutely nobody at it, of course. But one time during the year, he does like a Christmas show, like a 4-day show at an auditorium around here that surprisingly sells out. He goes to the mall at his kiosk and he signs autographs and shakes hands, and people, get in line. They bring their kids. They can't believe they're meeting him. I mean, the guy's such a jackass. I can't stand him. So I'm a little embarrassed that's the main flavor that's being thrown out there.
There was something in there that really confused me. He goes on the Tonight Show?
Yeah, he was on the Tonight Show a couple of times.
Is that like a cable access show from Bangor, Maine?
Yeah.
Or are we
Tonight
talking
Show.
about the Tonight Show starring Jay Leno?
No, the Tonight Show. And the reason why he sucks is, he tells he's got people nationally don't care about, how much the local clam shack in Wiscasset sucks. I mean, his jokes don't translate on a national level.
No.
He's terrible.
They don't translate on any level.
You didn't hear the bumper car joke?
I sort of.
That was good.
I did
and
tap
bumper
out a
cars
little
are universal.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, man.
And also, Dean in New York has something on this Marley guy. Dean.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Good morning. I want to point out that this Bob Marley, he won a comedy competition on Raw Dog where people pulled in and voted all weekend long.
Where's this Raw Dog? Where's that heard?
It's actually on Sirius XM.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's actually down the hall.
Oh.
Nice people over there.
Well, he beat out classic comedy comedians like Mitch Hedberg and Jimmy Norton.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious, Dean?
I'm serious.
His comedy's more relatable, I feel like.
Is it, Sam?
I feel like it's
Is
a little more
Thank
friendly.
You, Dean. All right, and one more. John in Michigan. John.
Hi, John.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Everyone's saying they play him on Raw Dog all the time.
Wow.
All right. What do you got, John?
Huge get for this show.
One of those last two motherfuckers stole everything that I was going to say. So,
Okay.
Sam, only 29 days until First Right 2009.
Not even 29, right?
Watch it out.
All right.
I don't know anything about it.
2 weeks. Are you going or not?
I don't know anything about it.
2 weeks.
All right. We'll figure that out during the break.
Yeah.
Bob Marley's one of Brewer's friends. This is getting worse and worse by the minute.
Wait. Brewer, the guy that used to come on our show, or Brewer, the pizza salesman? Which one? Which Brewer?
Jackpot.
Is it Brewer?
I could do those commercials.
Jackpot. Is it Brewer, the guy that did that fucking brilliant dog chasing you down the street joke? or the cheese is in the crust brewer?
Jackpot.
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 Hey, he's all over.
That's a
Good
fucking
for
national
him.
commercial. For
I
that.
know.
What the fuck?
I'm not mocking him. I just think it's, it was kind of weird to see him. They're doing a Pizza Hut commercial.
But when we get back, we continue Jocktober with Drifty.
Drifty.
Drifty calls up with the foliage report.
Yes.
What? No way.
Yeah. Dude, it's leaf peeping season.
I know.
Come on.
I know. I
Where have you
forgot.
been?
It's local.
Yeah, but sometimes Drifty gets a little wacky and veers off topic.
But silly old Drifty is just eating his homemade jerky.
That's right. Hope you guys like jerky jokes.
Who doesn't?
A lot of them.
Now,
Really?
A lot of them. There's a lot of jerky material?
Yes.
All right.
After the break, we get a lot of jerky jokes. That rules.
Nice.
Jackpot.
Fucking Jocktober rules.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break, and we're going to get into, the jerky jokes next?
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's like Jerky Boys?
No, it's like, you know beef jerky, like dried meat?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like dried meat.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of comedy
Yeah.
fodder there.
Just start thinking for when we get back to it.
Travis, get us out of here, will you? Do we do Jocktober?
Of course.
Sam, we never finished up Jocktober because we had David Duchovny in on Friday.
Yeah.
We should definitely do I think Jocktober.
Or did we do... Oh, whatever.
You did the first part.
No, I know. We're still looking at the Stephen King station?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Rock of Bangor.
Right. Do you know a comedian named Bob Marley?
Yeah, he's a white guy from Boston.
Man, he did some material for this show, and we all beat the hell out of him, and we should have. The material wasn't that good.
Okay.
And then Bill Burr and Vinnie Brand come in here and go, the guy's hilarious.
Yeah,
Now
he's a funny comic.
Now we kind of feel like idiots. But I think it proves our point what we're trying to make with Jocktober, that regular radio and these regular radio shows just ruin everything.
Is he on the show?
Because here's a guy that it turns out he is a funny comedian, and this show made him sound like he's the biggest hack working in the business today.
Well, is he? Oh, he was just a guest on the show.
He's like a regular call-in. Like he it sounded like he calls in like every week or whatever.
Some of these guys, they get a gig where they call a lot of morning shows.
Oh, okay.
And if you're a local listener, you just assume that guy is part of that show, but he really isn't. He's just calling that show and many others. You know what I mean?
Lisa Lampanelli did that. That was really helped her. That in Comedy Central. Larry the Cable Guy was legendary for that for years.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Larry. I didn't know because when I was being brought up in this business, he was calling a Rochester radio station. I just thought he was the funniest fucking guy locally. It turns out no, it was just one of 20, 30 stations he had to call every week.
He calls. I heard he would call every day, different stations. Like
Yeah.
he had a schedule.
Yeah. So now I feel bad for this Bob Marley guy. But honestly, we weren't misrepresenting it. The stuff sucked, and now I think it's because the show doesn't know how to handle him right.
Right.
Yeah, it's the show.
So we got the Rock and Roll Morning Show with Bobby Russell and Mark the Shark Young. This is Stephen King's rock station. Remember Stephen King took a shot at us?
Yeah.
But he knows radio, So we're taking a look at what one of his rock stations is doing in the morning. It's the Rock of Bangor, Maine.
Oh.
So we meet Drifty as we continue Jocktober.
Wait, hold on. Why is he saying Opie and Anthony can be shoved, and yet he's got a morning show? Why is there a morning show on his, and he's giving you guys shit?
I don't know.
His morning show knows how to do things. We don't have any character call-ins.
It's true. We've never been able to handle those.
Yeah, so
We do. Bob calls in. It's fucking Blithering Idiot Tuesdays.
More info on Bob Marley. It continues. John in Maine. What's up, John?
Good morning.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bob's from Portland, Maine. He's hilarious. He's a good on local comedy, like where he's from, stuff like that. So I don't know how well he relates outside of Maine.
Right. Okay.
But he's hilarious back here.
Yeah, I don't want to completely trash the guy if it turns out he is a funny guy, but wow, what we heard, it wasn't too funny.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him.
Supposedly he's won like competitions on Sirius XM on the Comedy Channel and all sorts of shit. So
when I've seen him, he has been funny.
Right.
And he's very memorable too because of his name.
There you go.
There's a show back here, 97.9 for Jocktober. There's two holes that are brutal on it. They're out of Portland, and he goes on there sometimes, and I just want to kill him when he goes on there because it is a brutal show.
He's supposed to be a pretty good marketer too. Like I heard Bob will go into towns and he'll like do theaters, and like he just markets himself well, and he gets like I don't know how he gets all this steamrolling, but he sells out these theaters where he's not even that known, which is smart.
Huh. All right, thank you, John. Let's continue with Jocktober. We meet a new character on the Rock and Roll Morning Show. His name is Drifty. Who's Drifty?
Well, Drifty calls in with the foliage report.
That must be good.
But sometimes Drifty gets a little sidetracked with what he's doing.
Because he drifts, probably.
A little bit. He's
that's why they call him Drifty.
He's an older guy, or at least he sounds that way.
Oh, no.
And he makes his own jerky.
As in beef jerky?
Not just beef jerky.
Is it going to be wacky jerkies he makes?
Well, there's
he makes I bet you Drifty doesn't realize what he's saying either.
He's yeah. Maybe next time you go on the Jay Leno show, you could include some jerky jokes because Drifty.
How long would you survive on Leno if you did jerky jokes, Jimmy?
They'd let me do them, but they'd probably go, "What are you fucking doing?" I mean, flying, maybe, but this. All right,
let's find out what Drifty's all about. The foliage report, where the leaves are changing colors,
or at least that's what the morning show thought.
All right.
As a rule of thumb, by the way, almost nothing funny can happen after the foliage report is announced.
All right, let's see what's going on from T2R9. Say good morning to Drifty Twitchell.
Good morning there, Bob.
Is he blowing somebody?
No, his mouth is full.
Of jerky?
Jerky.
So he's setting up his jerky bit?
He wasn't ready to take the phone call because he was eating some of his jerky.
His homemade jerky?
Yes.
And it's not just beef jerky, we're going to find out.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Good morning there, Bobby.
Hello?
Hi. Eugene.
It's Don.
Well, how are you toenail biters doing today?
Just fine. Hey, how's the weather up there in T2R9? How's the beef?
Hang on a second, fellas. Just a second. I'm just finishing up a piece of jerky here.
Jerky? Oh?
Don't that have a nice flavor?
Yeah?
Maybe a little too much salt on it. Next time I'll have to adjust that, but
Drifty,
not bad.
Drifty, what are you up to anyway? What are you up to now?
I'm just test chewing some of my latest jerky recipes here.
Oh, you make your own jerky, huh?
That's right.
Oh.
That's
the
setup.
It's a long way for a fucking jerky I guess we're about to hear all the jerky jokes now.
Yeah.
That's awful on every conceivable level. First of all, the audio quality is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It's like a really
horrible phone or
weird
something.
vibration underneath it. It's horrendous.
This is supposed to be fun. That one just made me just angry.
You're upset?
Oh my God.
I wonder if Stephen King calls in as any characters. It wouldn't surprise me if he did that to get himself on the air.
Because it's his thing. Like he's,
Yeah.
He always wanted to be a radio guy, but not brave enough to say it's Stephen King doing Drifty or maybe another one of these characters. All right.
Ew, the website, sorry. Rock and Roll Morning Show Goodies.
Goodies.
Is that the good old rock and roll radio you missed, Stephen? Come on. This fucking stinks.
What kind of goodies do they
I don't know. Little goodies.
Danny, if you find any goodies on the website, please bring it to our attention. Please. Drifty starts doing his jerky material. We heard the big setup there.
Yeah.
Here's Drifty and his jerky jokes.
I got them from my father.
Yeah.
Who got them from his.
What is that?
The recipes, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the jerky recipes.
All right.
You mean you weren't focusing on the setup of this whole
Sam, I tapped out halfway
Really?
through that track, yeah.
Wow.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
You missed some good stuff.
Office space, thank you. Did that for Anthony. He's not here today. My mouth's real dry, Jimmy.
Oh.
Can I have a sponge?
Sure you don't want my suggestion? Just hold it. You hold it between your cheek and gum like some fucking skull.
But I need moisture.
No, believe me. Just tickle the bag. I'll leak a little.
Rehydrate?
Yeah.
And then I'll be good.
I got them from my father.
Yeah.
Who got them from his father.
Right.
Who got them from his uncle. Who got them from his grandmother.
Yeah.
The music is terrible. The character's not believable or / interesting. It's just
Who
abominable.
gives a shit where he got his jerky fucking recipes
Who's
from?
laughing at that? Like, who's driving? Who can't get out of the car?
Maybe you would say I got it from my father, who got it from his father, and then move on. Then he has to include an uncle. It's
And a grandmother?
It's not working.
We get it.
His
Jerky.
grandmother,
Yeah.
who did some kind of dirty deed with some one-legged fella from Lewis.
Okay, all right, Drifty. Okay.
Well, all right, I get it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, make sure you stop Drifty.
Why'd they stop
okay,
Drifty?
Okay, Drifty. Okay.
He was
okay,
about to
okay.
talk about those dirty deeds.
All right, okay. We don't want to hear about her getting it up the pooper.
Are they trying to like show that Drifty gets out of control relatively quickly? You gotta keep Drifty under control.
Yeah, we got to make sure we're on top of our game so Drifty doesn't get us in trouble.
Yeah,
okay,
Drifty.
Okay.
A boo.
He's unpredictable, huh? This
Drifty, get out of his way.
This was supposed to be a foliage report.
Oh yeah.
Where's the foliage while he's drifting like he does?
Yeah, well, hence Drifty, right?
What is it? Who the fuck on a rock station wants to hear a foliage report?
Nothing worse than naming the character after what he does.
Yes, this should be called Sucky.
Right. Why can't he just be whatever his name is, and then you as the listener figure out that this guy always just kind of drifts away from what he's really supposed to be talking about?
It's a little complicated.
Exactly. Call him Alzheimer's. That'd be fine. No.
Oh,
Am I right? Hope lost interest. Everybody else is just avoiding eye contact. So what?
So you also just realize that it's from Clerks in that Office Space. I'm an idiot. Yeah,
Sorry.
I do know that. Fuck. Look, man, I haven't eaten in fucking 12 hours.
And you need moisture.
And I need moisture. I'm dying over here.
More Drifty, please.
All right, more Drifty.
All right, I get it. Where was I
Look,
anyway?
you were chewing on some kind of jerky.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. What kind is this anyway? Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping for a foliage report here.
Take a look at the bag
Guess
here.
we're going to talk about jerky.
Oh, here it is.
It's the sound of the bag.
And he's bummed that he's not getting his foliage report.
Yes. He was supposed to get foliage report. That's what the people tune in to hear, and all of a sudden Drifty is talking about Lord knows what.
I probably would be.
We're 3 minutes into this bit, and he still hasn't named one stupid jerky. And I know it's going to be some dumb thing like kitten jerky or hamster jerky or something instead of just beef jerky.
I would fucking prefer the foliage report. It would probably be more interesting.
No shit.
And funnier than this awful character.
I'd rather
Drifty's horrendous.
I'd rather watch the leaves actually change color in real time than listen to this horse shit.
It's really bad.
Jerky.
Oh, here it is, right here.
What?
Oh, wow. This is Drifty's Wicked Squirrel Jerky.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can tell on account of the tangy, nutty aftertaste to it.
Really?
And not to mention, the gray hairs that
Jeez, Drifty.
sometimes,
Jeez.
sometimes you don't get them all, you know.
Squirrel jerky. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow, his acting is terrific too. I don't know. Like he's not really sure.
I mean, that's a little.
Like he's not sure, Sam. It might be a good idea, but I don't know.
There's nothing more uncomfortable than fucking dishonest radio. Like, why doesn't the guy go, this bit stinks?
Right.
This is awful.
He would gain so many more listeners going, thank God, because that's exactly what we're thinking out here.
Is that the kind of rock radio Stephen King missed?
Yeah.
Is that your morning rock radio? Come on, man. It's fucking horrible.
That's why this is beautiful that we're doing this, because he thought he knew what he was talking about when he was, trashing morning radio in general.
He's still my favorite author ever. I actually bought a Stephen King book in the airport. If he described one of his shits, I'd buy the book.
Yeah, good for
He's the greatest.
Good for you.
But his radio critique, the nerve of this motherfucker to critique radio and put this, look, right. I'm not a literary genius. You don't know fucking radio.
Right.
Put your iPod on and shut your face.
There you go. Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
His name is connected to this station. A
Stephen
bunch of
King's
stations.
rock station.
It's called Stephen King's Rock Station?
Yeah.
He's got like 3 stations up there, Jimmy.
By the same cornball playlist as every other fucking rock station that ruined itself by just not doing anything different.
And you know what? They have a jock on this station. You want to know what his name is? His name is Fred Zeppelin. Fred Zeppelin works on the radio station.
My scalp is itching. That made me so uncomfortable, my fucking head itched.
Why? Fred Zeppelin is,
Sounds like Led Zeppelin. They have Zach Sabbath, too? What an asshole.
We did all the jokes.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I think we went with Jack Sabbath. Sabbath or whatever. Something dumb. Fred Zeppelin, yeah. He's got somebody named Fred Zeppelin that does a shift. On
That's the morning radio you missed, Steven?
Yep.
That the good stuff you're talking about out there?
All right. He continues with his jerky bit here. That's going absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
Drifty, everyone.
You got any other recipe, any other flavors that might be better than squirrel jerky?
Oh, he's looking for something other than...
Now, I got to tell you, Sam, if they're asking for more recipes than squirrel jerky, I think it's going to get even more outrageous than squirrel jerky. What do you think, Jimmy? You're a comedy writer.
Well, you always start off light, and then you get really crazy. So I'm sure squirrel jerky was just kind of the preparation for all of us to fasten our seatbelts.
Right. It's going to get really crazy now, you think? You think?
No. I think what's going to happen is it's going to peter out even further. This is sputtering as it is, and we're expecting it to get crazier, and it's just going to be a circular, the same joke 8 times bit, and then die in the water.
Why does this make us so angry?
Because we know it's garbage, and it's not being addressed as garbage.
And I think because we get just lumped into this horse shit, the business in general gets no respect. And the business gets no respect because there's so many shows doing horse shit material like this.
Just the fact that asshole would badmouth this show and use this show. How about, Steven, why don't you hey, you could take, what's the name of the show?
Mark the Shark and
it's the Rock and Roll Morning
Why
Show.
wouldn't you take them
With
and
Bobby
shove
Russell and Mark the Shark Young?
We do funny stuff. Why would you fucking pick this show? What a douche.
Stephen King wants to fucking shove me and Ant, because he named us by name, up his ass. It's kind of flattering, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you up Stephen King's ass?
Probably, if I could bring misery or yes, or Bag of Bones, which I'm enjoying. He is the best.
All right, let's continue, because now the recipes for this guy's jerky, it's going to be off the charts.
Going insane.
Other than... Oh, I got a wicked charge of jerky variation here. Let's see, I got bear jerky.
Bear jerky, huh?
Deer jerky.
Okay.
He's actually going backwards. Yes. At least make it more outrageous. At least follow the rules of comedy, you cock.
And why are you crinkling the bag every time? We get it.
Right.
Just list them. No one's going to say, hey, he's not, I don't hear the bag crinkling. What's he doing?
I'm getting fucking mad, Sam.
I got the Daily News, the New York Post. We get it. We know what papers are. Just say get the fucking papers.
What, he doesn't even know his own jerky, so he has to look into his bag of jerky?
I think it's just there are so many jerkies that he has to pull them out one bag at a time. Otherwise, it's really, we wouldn't even believe. This jerky is so unbelievable that if we didn't hear the bag, we would think, no way he
But if he
has
started
that.
with squirrel jerky, now he's just doing bear and deer. That's like...
Exactly.
It's... Someone from Melbourne, Australia writes, moose cunt jerky? There you go. Drifty could save the bit if he said moose cunt jerky and they have to go off the air or bleep it or whatever. Get some real outrage going.
Jerky.
Okay.
Turkey jerky.
Turkey jerky. Weird.
Trout jerky.
Ooh.
Gopher jerky.
Oh.
Oh, and of course, moose jerky.
Okay.
Fox jerky.
Fox jerky.
Raccoon jerky.
Yeah.
Frog leg jerky.
It's really worse.
Oh, and don't forget beaver jerky.
Oh, beaver jerky.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites.
What's that?
I made it out of some old rooster meat.
Rooster meat?
And you know what I call it?
What?
Drifty's Wicked Cockadoodle Chew. It's a real eye-opener.
Oh, my God. I'm laughing at the face Jimmy's making. You got to be fucking kidding
I'm
me.
stunned.
He just named all the local animals of Maine and put jerky after
And
it.
then he didn't even have the balls
joke
to say cock
cock.
jerky. A cock-a-doodle-doo, don't want to get in trouble.
You could say cock jerky at that point.
Cockadoodle chew.
Say it's cock jerky and
Did he say that?
Yep.
And here's what I really hate about them is they're fucking fake. What kind of guys laugh? That is horrid.
Melbourne. Yes, it is Melbourne.
Wow.
How horrendous is that?
Beyond comprehension.
You're biting yourself.
Dude, that's so
You're so right, though, because
terrible.
As a guy, how do you feel good about yourself that you're fake laughing?
Who laughs at that? Cock-a-doodle chew.
You could say cock jerky at that point and say, and you can't really, you just have to chew it forever.
Or you could say
Make
no
some
to
kind
the
of
bit.
ball bag joke. Something.
Don't do it.
Just don't do
How
it.
about, you know what they should have done?
What?
Just play a song.
There's
Play a
leaves
popular-
all over.
Yeah, play a popular song right there.
Yeah.
Maybe a song about the seasons changing.
You know what I want to hear? Foliage reports. How many youngsters were run over as they were playing in piles and unseen? That's a great foliage report.
Paul in Florida is very happy. Paul.
This guy on the radio is hilarious. He has come up with a herky-jerky bit.
You like it, Paul?
I do not. This guy's a faggot.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Phil in Atlanta. Phil.
I'm laughing really hard at the jerky bit. You know, if that guy was just doing it dry, it'd be one thing, but they got the really hilarious music bed underneath.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music bed makes it. Music beds basically mean, look, we don't have confidence in anything that you're hearing, so we'll just distract you with some music behind us.
They just don't have the dignity to use a laugh track, which is what they should be using.
Yeah, when Anthony and I worked at AAF, they made us put music under us when we talked. It was the most annoying thing, and I was like, it's distracting. Stop. You don't need music if you're saying some good shit. Let me say hi to Mike the trucker. Mike.
Hey, my favorite turkey jerky.
The what?
The jerky?
Oh, the turkey jerky?
Taint.
Taint?
Like taint.
Oh, my favorite is taint turkey jerky. Did his phone crap out?
I don't know.
All right, Mike. Thank you, sir. Jimmy, I would love to say that it ended there, but Drifty continues with this jerky bit.
It did not end there.
Good.
Drifty continues with this jerky.
Was the CD player broken? Killing time?
Seeing this one before here.
What's that? What do you got?
Well, there's no writing on it, and usually I write down what it is, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is.
Uh-oh. It's some kind of mystery jerky?
That's right. Would you, if you were in Drifty's position with all these crazy jerkies, would you be crazy enough to sample some of that? I wouldn't.
I would be too busy trying to run him over with a car.
I'm telling you, I think this was Stephen King calling in. It wouldn't surprise me if this was a character he does on that show.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is so horrid.
So
this can only be a boss.
So it's a boss,
That's why they're laughing
and the
so
radio
hard.
show hosts are stuck with like, fuck, it's Stephen King. We can't say how awful this is. We got to fake a laugh to save our jobs. That's not a bad theory, Jimmy.
I can't say it is for sure, but it sounds like it's obviously a terribly put on voice.
I wonder what it is.
Can you tell
Well,
me?
here, let me just take a little bite out of
Take a
it.
little bite.
You guys got a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, gosh.
What?
She's got quite a bite to her.
Really?
Well,
Tangy, huh?
oh, I can't stand it anymore.
Spicy, huh? Spit it out. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
Whoa, what the heck was that stuff?
Oh, my.
I don't...
You think he's going to tell us?
What do you think it was?
The script?
The ratings for the show?
And the fucking whole guys. Oh, my.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Fake concern
my.
time. Cue fake concern.
Oh, my. And how come if this idiot has jerky written on every bag, why is he going, what's this?
Yeah.
We understand eating. You don't have to act out eating, fucking vaudeville.
Didn't he made the jerky, right?
Yeah, how do you not know what it is?
Right.
Oh, my.
I don't remember trying out anything like that.
Really?
Oh, would you look here?
What?
There's some white and black hairs in the bottom of the bag
I
here.
got it.
White and
What do you think?
Skunk jerky?
He wouldn't be crazy enough to be chewing on a skunk.
Black and white. Either he's eating seal and Heidi Klum.
Jim.
I don't mean it.
Wow, way to spoon feed your comedy. Black and white. What could it be?
I don't know. Come on, we got to get to it.
All right.
Here,
white and black. Weird.
all mixed up with the meat. Jeffrey, get over here. Do you know anything about this? You made it. What'd you get? Roadkill.
Oh, no.
Out by the
Excuse
road
me.
last.
Why is Jeffrey completely... How can I hear him rifling through the bag? I can hear him chewing, but I can't hear fucking Jeffrey
Stupid
talking
Jeffrey.
to him.
Who's Jeffrey?
And how fast did that happen? Jeffrey, get in here. What is that? Roadkill? What is Jeffrey signing?
Isn't the rest of the shit that he ate roadkill, basically? turkeys and deer and.
No, those are hunted strictly for jerky purposes.
Really?
I think so.
Please just rewind this so we can hear how fucking quiet Jeffrey is and how fast. Jeffrey, what is this? This awful character he introduces.
Maybe he's a mute.
White and black. Weird.
All mixed up with the meat. Jeffrey, get over here. Do you know anything about this? You made it. What'd you get? Roadkill? Out by the road last week? Well, the only thing I saw out there by the road last week was that skunk you rolled in so you wouldn't have to go to school.
Oh, no.
What?
Okay.
Oh, Bobby Mac. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Dr. Pepper. I gotta go.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
That was a hunk of skunk junk. And it ain't sitting too good right now. I apologize.
Okay, all right, okay.
That's funny.
The fake morning show laugh, everybody.
Wow.
You got to witness it there.
Jeffrey's so quiet, though. He lives with Drifty, lives with Boo Radley. It's creepy.
I hate Drifty. I hate Jeffrey.
I like Jeffrey. He didn't ruin the bit by talking.
Yeah,
Jeffrey's
sure.
my favorite one in that whole show. They found a place, and he's like, I hate when someone has to go in the middle of action. Gotta get out of here. What's going to happen? It's Drifty. Yeah.
Right. Fucking Drifty sucks.
Drifty's awful.
We could be thankful that Drifty repeated all of Jeffrey's answers.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Because otherwise...
That's how you talk.
Yeah.
Sam, how are you?
That's how you talk.
Yeah, how are you?
How am I?
How is he? He's good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, you don't have to answer. Jimmy was doing the bit.
Oh, I thought I was...
No, this is how it works now on radio shows.
You just whisper.
Now
Okay.
do the bit again.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? You're tired? Well, how long did you sleep? 4 hours. Because no one can hear Sam from 3 feet away. I can hear every other aspect of this man's activity. The bag crinkling, the chewing, the rifling through. What do we got here?
Yeah.
What do we got here? But I can't hear Jeffrey, a human being, speaking from 2 feet away.
So you're in your car and that's on. How are you enjoying that? I just don't understand. Is there just another group of people out there that just enjoy shit like that?
Nobody enjoys that. Nobody.
I understand people's senses of humor are very different across the board, but is there an audience for that?
That's
For real?
not funny. It's not interesting. It's not compelling. It's not believable. It's god awful on every level. Humor that misses is one thing, but that's who's saying Drifty's on? Come here,
Right.
Get in the house. Drifty's on.
Yeah.
Let's have some laughs.
Yeah. Hey, kids, gather around the radio.
Yeah.
It's another episode from Drifty.
There's
And
a foliage
maybe
report.
Jeffrey will actually talk this time where we get to hear him. All right, so we have one more bit from these guys. Wow. The Rock and Roll Morning Show with Bobby Russell and Mark the Shark Young.
Yeah.
Stephen King's rock station in Maine there.
Bangor.
We get to meet Baxter the Polka Monster.
Baxter the Polka Monster.
Cool. He misses his morning radio, huh? Take Opie and Anthony and shove them where the sun don't shine. Right. And this is the garbage you throw at people?
Very dishonest. You got the worst radio happening right in your backyard, and you're trashing us for actually making something of ourselves.
And making people laugh.
Across the country.
Why don't we have funny callers like Baxter and Drifty?
Could E-Rock do one?
I don't see why not.
Exactly.
I mean, Baxter the Polka Monster is an in-studio character, so I think maybe that's something E-Rock could develop.
He could be maybe E-Rock could be a conqueror. He could be Blabaro.
Should we force E-Rock to be some kind of typical morning zoo character?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we want Stephen King to like us.
Tell him by the end of the week he has to come in here with his new. When are you out of here, Jimmy?
I leave. I'm gone Thursday and Friday.
Oh no, you got to be here for this.
I say we make him improv something because obviously Drifty was just running with it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Obvious.
How about we have E-Rock? We'll do some stuff. When we take our break, we'll come back. E-Rock fucking has to have a character ready.
Yeah.
Like that. I think E-Rock should have something prepared for the show for once.
I think that's true. I think you're right.
Sam agrees.
All right. Would it be better if we give him like just 2 days and we do it Wednesday?
In 2 days to improve it. If it's bad,
there would be some kind of anticipation.
Nobody would
by
care.
you and I and Ann and the listeners.
We'll totally forget about it and blow it off.
We would be anticipating what is he going to do? What is he going to do?
We would completely forget about
We'd
it.
forget
It would
about
never
it.
happen.
We'll forget about it. We forget everything.
All right. Why don't we continue with Baxter the Polka Monster?
Yay.
Jocktober. Practice your morning zoo laugh at home, everyone.
Now, Baxter the Polka Monster, you have to watch out for him. He has an accordion.
Oh, God.
Shit.
Which is
And
obvious.
he knows how to use it, right, Sam?
Yes, it's obvious that he's playing the accordion. It's not some kind of track that they have or something.
Oh, because he plays it sloppily.
He plays
that the
it.
deal?
It couldn't be.
Really?
He's crazy.
So
he's nuts.
So he'd have to be in this madhouse.
This is just insane.
He's a polka monster.
You were in pretty good shape when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Then I took a liking to Slim Jims. Yeah, all right.
Then I what?
He took a liking to Slim Jims.
What is with these fucking meat product jokes?
Enough about the meat product.
Do they like anything that isn't an unhealthy, spicy meat product?
What the fuck?
Well,
terrible.
Baxter the Polka Monster is ushering in a contest for the listeners to call up.
Yeah.
And you guys should really hear the type of prizes that this radio show gives away.
I guarantee they have better prizes than us.
Yeah.
As much as I'm sure we'll make fun of that too, because we have to make fun of everything because we're a bunch of fucking assholes. But I bet you they have better prizes.
First prize is a radio that doesn't pick up that station.
You were in pretty good shape when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Then I took a liking to Slim Jims. Yeah, all right.
Apparently.
Oh,
So you got the accordion, I say.
oh yeah. Yep. Hey.
You never go very far without it.
No, I
Do you
don't.
find, does it help you with your sales calls? Do the people enjoy the?
He's a sales guy.
Mm-hmm.
Baxter the Polka Monster is a sales guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he does this on the side.
Yep.
Holy crap. Let's get into this Baxter the Polka Monster.
Do the people enjoy the
No,
accordion?
not really, but if I throw it on my back, it weighs me out a little bit. Yep, all right. Yep, balances, the front and back.
I see. All right, okay. All right, what's the Baxter package today, Baxter?
Well, speaking of Slim Jim, in honor of the Polka Monster, we've got the monster size Slim Jim.
It is a big Slim Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just like
Is Slim Jim a sponsor?
The winner of the contest
Right.
will win a Slim Jim.
A monster Slim Jim.
A large Slim Jim.
With a big head on it and two balls.
Oh, wait. That's the prize? Is a monster Slim Jim? For
I mean,
real?
it's a prize package, so don't be too quick to judge.
Big Slim Jim.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just
That's
like
a lot of
Baxter.
chew there.
Hey.
Big can of Monster energy drink from Maine distributors. Also, a Humpty Dumpty potato chip bag from
wow.
Snack Right distributors, and a WKIT chip whip refrigerator magnet.
There's chips. There's
Yep, all right.
all kinds of stuff. To win, all you got to do is correctly identify whatever the tune is that Baxter's going to play for us on the old squeeze box today.
Hopefully taps.
They called it the squeeze box.
Yeah. So the winner of the contest gets Slim Jim, a bag of potato chips, one can of energy drink,
And a fucking refrigerator magnet, with their dumb logo on it. Yes. So you can lose your appetite.
Are they trying to get outrageous by having a weird prize package?
I don't know what their plan is, but Baxter is the weird one. Baxter's the crazy one. Did you hear him in the background going what?
He's got a weird voice.
He's quirky.
All you need is a weird voice on the radio. Then you just make a character name.
I'd rather win.
Make sure E-Rock's character that he's working on right now has a weird voice.
Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to him a lot during commercials and maybe coach him a little bit.
All right, very good. So here's Baxter performing the mystery song. You got to figure out what he's playing on the fucking
squeeze box.
Squeeze box.
You ready, Baxter?
Yep, I am.
Yeah?
Go easy.
Yeah, boy. 990-3100, 1-800-28. Oh, there was somebody on there. They quit.
Yep, good.
Baxter's got some chips. He's got a slip.
Were they surprised that someone actually called for
One
the contest?
person.
You hear that? They were all excited because they had one person on the phone line for the contest.
The new Vince Vaughn movie for a trailer. That looks fucking funny, man. The couples, they go on vacation, nothing works out.
It's called couples retreat, Jimmy.
It's gonna be good.
You know, because the couples have probably some problems that they're gonna work out.
Oh my, sorry, man.
They get to go to a Caribbean island and work on their problems, Jimmy.
Oh my, what's gonna happen on that one, man? That looks good.
It's gonna get crazy, right? You think someone's gonna get a bad sunburn?
Something's gonna happen, you know, with a good-looking guy does something with the wire. Who knows? So the song, I didn't understand the.
You have to try to guess. It's so hard to understand an accordion. You have to guess what song could it possibly be.
Wow.
And then you call.
Wait,
radio.
Danny figured it out?
Of course. I mean, it's if you listen to it again with that in mind, it's
not a very hard contest.
No.
Is it a show?
I couldn't figure it out.
No,
I couldn't either.
If you listen again with that in mind, it's extremely.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The song is called "This Program Sucks."
Let me go back slightly. Nothing? I liked it.
Had potential.
Go easy. 990-3100, 1-800-28. Oh, there was somebody on there. They quit. Yeah, Baxter's got some chips. He's got a Slim Jim. He's got a magnet. And what else?
Boy, Slim Jim, Monster Energy drink.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, what?
No, they quit on you. They don't like you anymore, Baxter. I guess they liked it better when they thought I was you.
Yep, good enough. Yep, you were much better looking.
They're actually sitting there waiting for a phone call.
Did I ever tell you what Scorch used to? We had 3 phone lines when I was working for Scorch.
Yeah.
And when he, off the air, he'd do his brain cell stimulator, which is a trivia question. And then he'd wait and see if the phones lit up. And off the air, if all 3 phone lines lit up, he would say, "Looky, looky, Miss Cookie." Every time. He'd go, "Ooh, looky, looky, Miss Cookie."
He got excited because all 3
because 3 people called.
Looky, looky, Miss Cookie.
Yes. I mean, it's in small market radio, it's very exciting when a person calls because it means someone is listening.
You know how sad this show is right now as they sit there hoping that someone calls?
They pick up the phone.
They give a shit about their crap that they're doing.
Please, Ken, I have to hear more of this.
All right.
What happened with Baxter? I like Baxter. He's better than Drifty.
Well, someone wins the bag of chips and the Slim Jim. Jimmy.
Ooh.
Yes, we find out here.
Oh, boy.
It's 20 minutes after 8 o'clock. WKIT, you know what the song is there?
Hello?
Hello, what was the song that Baxter played for us today?
Is Phil Collins?
Yeah?
Tonight?
In the air tonight. That's right there. Who's this on the phone?
This is Keith.
Keith, what are you doing today?
I am on my way back to the eye doctor. I had cataract surgery yesterday.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Well, look, we got just the stuff for you while you're recuperating. We got
They had to find a guy that had cataract surgery to give a shit about what they're doing.
Wow. Only because he can't leave the house. His eyes are fucking got bandages on them, so he's stuck there listening to the radio.
Right. And then, of course, they got to play the song right afterward, and they're going to fucking play the song as they're still talking to the guy. Ugh.
On my way back to the eye doctor. I had cataract surgery yesterday.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Well, look, we got just the stuff for you while you're recuperating. We got all kinds of food and Slim Jim and chips and magnets and whatnot, and I'll even send Baxter over to bring them to you.
Yep. Yeah, your eyes will be watering then, let me tell you. All right.
Yikes. Hang on. We'll send you up to your prize. Baxter, get out of here.
Oh. Can I see what these guys look like, Danny? If there are photos of them?
There's just cartoon photos on the website.
We could Google their names. There's got to be a photo somewhere.
Mark the Shark.
Mark the Shark and Bobby Russell. There you go. That's today's Jocktober.
Yeah. What a celebration.
We got to meet Marley, Drifty, and Baxter the Polka Monster.